In any method of reproduction, whether sexual or asexual, the end result is the production of more organisms of the same species, which is a characteristic of living things. So by now you know that there are two types of reproduction and you know their names. They are, first of all, the sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction, and we are going to compare them generally. The first difference is that sexual reproduction involves the two sexes, male and female, while asexual reproduction involves only one sex, either male or female. We don't need both in order to perform this type of reproduction. In sexual reproduction, we have the production of two special sex cells or gametes. The first is a mobile male gamete called the sperm. So the male gamete is the sperm, and the female gamete is the ovum, and it is stationary. This means that it does not move, while the sperm is mobile, so it moves. So the sperm is the one that goes to the ovum and not the other way around. This is in sexual reproduction. Now, in asexual reproduction, we don't have specialized gametes, since we don't even need to have male and female, so we don't need to have special sex cells for each. The third difference is that sex cells are produced by meiosis in sexual reproduction. Meiosis is the process that produces daughter cells from mother cells in sexual reproduction. In asexual reproduction, cells will divide by a process called mitosis. And in sexual reproduction, since we have two sex cells, fertilization must occur, which means that the two sex cells must fuse. The sperm goes to the ovum and fuses with it, and it makes sense that in asexual reproduction there is no fertilization, since we don't even have sex cells. Now, the last difference is that sexual reproduction produces offspring that show genetic variation. Like, for example, we see human babies. They look different from either of the parents. As for asexual reproduction, the offspring is always identical to the parent that produces it. We have only one parent. We don't have two parents and sex cells fusing, and we don't have meiosis. We have one parent. Its cells are dividing by mitosis, and they are producing an identical offspring. The daughter cells are identical to the mother cell, and the offspring is identical to parent in asexual reproduction. So generally, these are the differences between the two types of reproduction.